What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing a back test on the NAS 100. There is a particular strategy that I'm working on, so we're just doing a little practice. And the strategy that I'm talking about is called stacking. Well, that's what I call it. I call it stacking, right? And the actual official name for this is either averaging up or averaging down. All right, okay, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to pick a spot where we're going to do this from, and we're going to do this on the hourly. So the hourly is much better, right? So let me see what's a good area to do it from. And because I'm going to be using the hourly, right, so stops are going to be a little bit bigger, so that's going to be the plan. So let me just try and find this location where I think is decent. Okay, we're going to do here because it's quite straightforward to make something happen, right? And then I'm going to go into the hourly, right? Now there was somebody that put in the comments before earlier that they can't see, they want to know what time frame I'm using. Okay, well, the time frame is actually watermarked in the background, so that's the time frame right here, 1 hour. You can see it's watermarked on every single video. This watermark is there, so you can see the time zone that we use or the time frame we're using, and it's an hour. So that's me circling around that right now, and it's always there. It's always there. It's always in every single video that I've done. You will see that the time frame is there. So we're going to jump into the hourly, right? And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to look for a trade, right? We're going to look for a trade. And okay, so first things first, let's just figure out the trends where everything is. Let's figure out the MACD because I use that when I trade. And we can see this is in a downtrend on the hourly. Oh yeah, my apologies for the sirens in the background. You're going to be hearing a lot of the sirens in the background just because where I'm at is actually on the main road. So the ambulances, fire engines and the police are always running down that road, and there's a traffic light just right next to, well, the traffic light is quite close. So whenever they get to the traffic light, that's when they turn on the sirens, as you can hear it. Now in all the other videos you don't hear that siren at all. Reason being is because I have to edit that shit out. But however, because I'm doing a back test, I don't have the luxury to edit anything out, so you're just gonna have to put up with it, and my apologies in advance. At least now I know that you guys will give me credit for my editing skills because you don't hear any sirens in the videos that I put out. Okay, so all right. So first, we've gotten the trend line done, so we know that we're in the downtrend at the moment, right? And so we're in the downtrend at the moment. Actually, let me use this one instead. Let me use this instead. So we're in a downtrend right now, and then let me lock this in place, and then let's look at time zones, because I'll be up from 6 in the morning to, yeah, so we just started at 6 in the morning, and then 6 in the morning to 11 at night. Okay, so draw a little box around here. Non-trading times. And then Some of these parts here I will speed up. I literally will speed it up so it's not too much. All right. Okay, so now we're going to let this run. And for the concept of this video, we're actually not going to be, okay, so we're going to be trying to stack orders on top of one another so we can maximize our overall position. Okay, so it's now 6 in the morning, I'm up, I'm ready to trade. Okay, and I can see here, according to these zigzags that we got going on here, this little trend that we got going on here, we have a fairly stable uptrend. Okay, so it's a fairly stable uptrend. It's not a good one, but it's an uptrend nonetheless, right? So, and bearing in mind, this is my trading window. So let's draw that here. Right, this zone area is the potential stop, so I have to bear that in mind. So now I have to decide what I'm going to do. Am I actually going to trade or am I going to wait? Now in this case right here, I believe I'm going to wait. Why? Because I'm looking for another down MACD signal to actually help me with this trade. Since I know the direction it's heading in, I just want a bit of help just to make sure I get the best possible price. Okay, so at this level now, I jump in. And I'll be looking for an area to stack. So this one right here, it is, say, let's just say 100. Inputs. Oh, I hate it when it does tick levels. It's quite tricky to figure out. Okay, cool. We just say 103 pips. And then to the top side is 500. If it gets to that level and it starts consolidating, we add another one on top. So now let's hit play. See what we get. Okay, so we're in profit. That's good. Alright, so where it is right now, I can see that I could add another order on here. So we're going to add another one. Right, remember, this is practice. So this is not me trying to tell you that I've got this perfected. This is just practice for when markets go live. Then we look for opportunity to do this in real time. So we've got 2 trades on right now. And I've just got destroyed. So I've double lost. So I've lost how much of this one? So I have lost 98 pips on this one. And I've lost 103 on this one, right? So I'm done for the day. No more trading. Yeah, we're done for the day. We are done for the day. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look to see what we've got going on. Because we can see this trend line here, it's been followed quite a lot. Once it hits this trend line, it breaks down. So at this level, either I'm selling or I'm waiting for it to pull back low enough so I can jump in. So nothing done on that trade. Okay, so following morning now. Following morning. Okay. Okay, so let's look at this properly. Look at what we got going on. Really analyze the situation here. So we can see it's heading to the top of the trend. Heading to the top of the trend line at the moment. And in the shape that it's in, right, there's a very good chance that it will break to the upside. There is no confirmation that it will break to the upside, but there's a very good chance it will break to the upside. Right, let me just bring this down a bit. Get our bearings. And okay. Okay. So right now, we wait. We wait because I'm waiting to see what price is going to do. Right? What price is going to do. So we wait. We wait. Okay. Right, so at the moment I haven't seen any opportunity to trade. There was one here, but I fluffed it the following day. So this trade would have been so much better if I had been a little bit more patient to wait for the actual structure to really take shape. But I didn't do that. So, and this is something that people do, I myself included. Okay, we do in real life. We make very subtle small mistakes that could have been avoided. Okay, so now it's pushing above, right? So it's pushing above the current trend. So first things first is we now wait. Like, you just wait. You just wait. That's all you do. You just wait until you get the perfect position. So we're missing pips right now. It happens. You miss pips. But like I say, if you miss it this one, you get it on the next one. That's it. Okay, so now it's coming again, 6 a.m. Make sure it's nice and secured. And then we wait. Then we wait. Okay. Okay, so it's now 6 in the morning, right? 6 in the morning. This is what's happened, and now we need to pay attention to the key things that has happened. Okay, so what we have is price has broken above the structure, right? And that tells me it wants to push up, right? And according to the MACD is in the dark blue zone. On your MACD, it could be red. That's if you have a MACD set up. You could actually be using relative index strength. So either one, this would, in the relative index strength, this would be oversold or overbought, underbought, oversold. It's one of the two anyways. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're a trader, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Right? So it's in one of those situations there on the MACD, right? And which is perfect because we've got price has broken above current trend at the moment. MACD is in the red, strong red, okay, which basically means that there's a very good chance if you put in entries, it's going to start to push back up again and go into the light blue zone, which is where you gain the most. So looking at how this is at the moment, what I'm going to do, because it's 6 in the morning, right? What I'm going to do, and I always like to do my market buys, you know what I mean? I would say pending order, but I do market buys. When I do pending orders, I always get slapped. So we're going to cover this zone. This zone right here, lots of wicks in this area, so we want to cover it. And the risk for me as it stands is 127 pips. So that's how that stands. Okay. Okay, so let's go. Actually, wait. Let's drag this down some more. Because I don't know what else it's going to do. It could come down and actually take me out. Okay, so MACD is now beginning to push up, right? So I'm going to be out of panicking mode when I see the MACD above this level. But from how it looks like we've got it at a good level. So let's see how it goes. Okay. And now for stacking to work, we need the area of consolidation. That's what we need. We need an area of consolidation, right? That's what we need. So okay, so with that, so 6 in the morning. Sorry, whoops, 6 in the morning. I was thinking to do something there. All right, cool. I've missed it. So we're not going to cheat and say, yeah, I did something. We didn't do anything. So I've missed it. Okay, so MACD's gone very favorable. Actually went favorable a long time ago. I just didn't notice it. So it's actually done this thing, right? Okay. Okay, so this is the kind of wicks I was looking for, right? Right. So now we've seen these wicks pull down, okay? So in my opinion, I'm going to stick in another buy over here, right? We're going to stick in another buy over here, right? We're going to drag this up, and this trade is no longer negative, right? So I'm going to bring in a little thingamajig over here. So I'm going to bring in a little box that we're just going to paint over here to say that we've brought in a trailing stop, and we're going to bring in a trailing stop right under these wicks, right? I'm going to make this a really nice bold color so we can all see that it's there. So it's yellow, right? So we're bringing a trailing stop under these wicks over here. Okay. And then our stop, we're going to bring it to where our trailing stop is. So if we get closed out, and it's either we're breaking even. So let me just do the measurements as to what's the size. So this is 65 pips over here. So which basically means that this stop has to be, so this stop is 80 pips. So I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable with that. If I get triggered out on this trade right now, okay, I've only just lost a small amount of pips, nothing crazy, all right, because we brought something in and it's easier for us to recoup further on down the line, all right. So let's just go on, we're gonna hit play on that, and then we're gonna let it do its thing. So we've managed to stack successfully. Let me bring in the days. $2,300 hours. $600. 600 hours, sorry. Just painting the zones. I'm just gonna make this black. Okay. Would I have bought in a trailing stop? I bought one in already, so I wouldn't have done anything. And plus, it's sleeping. I was in the zone, so I can't do anything. Should have done it earlier. Okay, following day. So we're in following day now, right? Following day. And let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Okay, so now we're going to let it run some more. Okay. So now at this stage, what now happens is now we're now doing risk management. Why risk management now? Because both of our trades are in the green, and both our trades we can now take in trading stops. So we've doubled pretty much everything, right? So I'm going to bring this trading stop indicator up here, and I'm going to bring this up here. Now what this basically signifies for me is that we've moved our trading stop of our first trade up to this level, right? So let me show the price. I don't know if that even matters right now. So we've moved all trailing stops to this level right now, okay? And this is where price is. So price is at 13150.10, and we've moved our trailing stop to 13097.84. That's what our trailing stop is, right? So at this point, and I think I'll probably be ending this video here. I didn't think it was going to go, this video was going to go this good, to be fair. I thought I was going to get a lot more wrong than I got right, but we got 2 wrong, and now we've got 2 right, and the 2 that we've gotten right have overly compensated us for the 2 reds that we got over here, right? Which is fantastic, absolutely fantastic type of results I like. So we're just gonna do one more. Because these videos, I do need to keep them short. Reason being is that you guys have other things you want to be doing as well. I'm just trying to bear that in mind. Okay, so let's bring this out forward. So this trade is no longer in, we no longer have a stop loss. We now have a trailing stop activated for this, and we have a trailing stop activating for this one also. And this yellow box you're seeing is where the trailing stop is. So let me just draw a border around this box so you know where the trailing stop is activated on. Let's do black. And let's increase the opacity. Right. So the border is where the trailing stop is. Right, so we're just going to zoom back in again. We're going to get rid of this because we don't need that anymore. And we're going to hit play. Let me see what happens. Oh, this is really good. Okay. So one or two things could have happened here. right? In my mind, the part that I want to go with is that I move my trailing stop up here. That's the part I want to go with. But in reality, we got stopped out at this zone. So we got stopped out over here. Right? So now that that's happened, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got on this particular trade. So we got, pull it down so it's easier to see. So we got 132 on that trade. And we got we've got 207 on that trade, right? Let's just zoom back. And we lost 98 on this one, and we lost 103 on that one, right? So we've already made back. So we lost roughly about 200 pips on this one right here, right? Give or take. Right, so we lost roughly about 200 on that one, right? And then on this particular trade, we got about 400 on this one over here. Then just yeah. So we've done about 400 on this one. So we didn't do bad. We didn't do bad at all, right? Now this is something that obviously I'm going to keep practicing to refine my skills on it, because I believe that knowing how to stack trades properly can be super beneficial. But some of the areas that I was looking for to jump in on trades, I wish that I had seen more of it. Like for example, this one over here would have been great to get in on. If you managed to get this one right here and then we rolled it all the way up to this level, right? And then we had a trading stop, and then say for example it came down, closed us out, then we jumped in again over here and read it out. But this area I couldn't really read properly because I was waiting for the pullback, and I was right to do so. So yeah, so in the end it's worked out great in terms of the results that we've gotten out of this overall back test. Okay, I'm going to be doing more back testing like this just to help you guys out in terms of how to obviously enter it and get out of situations. I don't think this type of subject is covered enough. I don't think this subject is covered enough on YouTube. So people do talk about it, but don't talk about it that much. So I actually want to bring this into how I normally do things. I've done 3 videos on backtesting, but I think I'm going to make this more of a regular occurrence, because in the backtest, this is where you really get to really refine your skills. And when it actually comes to the time to actually pull the trigger, you kind of know what to look for and how you're planning on building it up as you move forward. Do you know what I mean? It kind of helps you out a great deal. So guys, if you found the content useful and you want to see more backtesting, you want to see more videos on technical analysis on the NAS 100, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification, and hit the like button. Alright, these 3 moves will take you less than 2 seconds to do and cost you absolutely nothing, but will help the channel grow, especially if you find the information useful. Alright, so with that said, I want to thank you for coming over and watching this episode. I truly appreciate you for popping over, and for now, signing out, and I'll see you on the next video, which will be about the regular stuff we talk about, the technical analysis for the coming days. So guys, have an awesome one. I hope you guys had a really good weekend, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be very, very, very soon.